ופרשת es בגודוב ולובש בגודים אחרים. בגמרא מסכת שבת דף קי"ד עמוד א', אומר רבי יוחנן, מניין לשינוי בגודים מן התורה? How do we know that there is a דרך הכבוד for the ריבונו של עולם לפני המקום to change to specific בגודים מיוחדים when a person is preparing himself to do a mitzvah? Like davening, Kabbalah Shabbos, Yom Tov, or the Simcha shel mitzvah. How do we know that there is a mitzvah to change your begodim chvoid hamokom? Rabbi Yochanan shenemar ופרשת es begodov velovash begodim acherim. Kohen takes away the trumas addition. He's storing the addition from the mizbeach. Before he does the avodas of korbanos, he has to put on different begodim. Betone devei Rabbi Yishmael begodim shebishel bohem kedero lerabo al yimzog bohem kos lerabo. The same begodim that you used to cook, you don't use to serve. The Torah gives you the mitzvah of putting lower begodim in quality for terumas hadbeshen, and that's considered bishul kedero, cooking. And then the sechayayin al mizbeach is considered zigas akos, serving the wine, pouring the wine. So you see from this Gemara, you're supposed to use clean, fresh, nice begodim to do a mitzvah. We'll learn from a posuk in the Torah, Pashas. That's like a Gemara in Daf Kuf Yud Aleph Amud Aleph. But in the first perek in the Masechta Shabbos Daf Yud Amud Aleph, how do you know that is a mitzvah to wear special begodim to tefillah? begodim mechubadim letefillah. We have a posuk in Treyosor in Amos. Ikon likras elokecho. Not from the posuk from Pashas. In Daf Kuf Yud Gimel Amud Aleph, the Gemara brings a third posuk, not from the Torah, from Yeshayahu. I've told that we say by Atanis. וחיבתו משוש דרכך, שלא יהא מלבוש של Shabbos כמלבוש של חול. The big day Shabbos should not be the same big day Chol. The weekdays you wear short begodim, Shabbos you wear long begodim. Why does the Gemara go away from a posuk in the Torah and try to bring a raya from a posuk in Tanakh, Nevi'im? Ikon nikras elokecho Yisrael. The answer is that this posuk in Pashas is actually not talking about tefillah. It's not talking about Shabbos. It's only beremiza. But mefurash about Shabbos and about tefillah is in Amos and in Yeshayahu. It's better to use a posuk that says mefurash than a posuk in the Torah which is on a remes. Now that we know there's a posuk in Yeshayahu, we are meramezim in the posuk Pashas union of shinui begodim for davening. The Ibn Ezra says we can be mirames in a fourth posuk. Pashas vayishlach vehi tehoru hechlifusim laschem v'nokubu v'nale beis kel v'eseshom mizbeach kel ho'on osi b'yom tzorosi. Ibn Ezra says from here the person has to be chabit his gufu and his malbushim to make them clean and prepare for davening. The begodim for Shabbos and tefillah should not be the begodim that used to work. This is all from the Torah Tamim. צו וזהרם בזבונוב לאמור, זוס תורס הועלו, היא הועלו על מוקדו, על המזבח כל הלילה, עד הבוקר, ואש המזבח תוקד בו. בגמרא מסכת מגילו, חוף א' עמוד א', על מוקדו על המזבח כל הלילה עד הבוקר, מלמד שכל הלילה קושר להקטורס חלובים ואמורים. במשנה מסכת ברוכס דף בייס עמוד א', הקטר חלובים ואמורים, מצווסום עד שיעלה עמוד השחר. ואם כן לא מאומר חכמים עד חצות, כדי להרחיק את האודו מן העבירו. So Rashi explains, עד חצות, רישמה, and אכילס קודשים. But the הקטר חלובים ואמורים is עד הלוס השחר. And that's what it says in the Mishnah Megillah דף חוף עמוד בייס, כל הלילה כושר לקצירס האומר ולהקטר חלובים ואמורים. According to Rashi, Chachamim were not gozer on the Kohanim. They should have the hekter chalovim ve'emorim at Chatzos. But the Rambam argues with Rashi, and the Rambam, Perek Dalet, Ilchos Ma'ase Korbonos Halocha Beis, says the hekter chalovim ve'emorim omru Chachamim at Chatzos halaylo. The Rambam learns that the pshat in the Mishnah in beginning of Masechta Brochos is kepshuto, that goes on the hekter chalovim ve'emorim, not like Rashi. Rashi learns goes in the achilas, not on the hekter chalovim ve'emorim. We have to understand what is the machloikis between Rashi and the Rambam. The Torah Tamima wants to say we have a klal that the Taz brings down that dover המפורש בתורה, אין כוח ביד חכמים לאוסרו. This taz is in Tov Kuf Peches Siv Hei, Yerdeo Kuf Yud Zayin, Oshem Mishpot Simen Beis. 3 times the taz brings this halacha, this klal. The Tiferes Yisrael is masbir without the taz, that the reason why the Chazal were not gozer hekter chalovim ve'emorim, because Kohanim are zrizim, and the hekter chalovim ve'emorim is mosur to the Kohanim. Therefore, they don't have to have a harchaka. The Torah Tmima wants to say that you don't have to do the hekter chalovim ve'emorim balaylo. You can do it by day too. It's a reshus to do it by night. According to this, it says in Masechta Brochos, Daf Chovov Mid Beis, Sholosh tefilos shebeyom keneged timidim tiknum. Tfilas arbis keneged hekter chalovim ve'emorim. And the shir is Kol Halaylo. Why is it that the tfilas arbis is only reshus? Because hekter chalovim ve'emorim Kol Halaylo is also reshus. You can do it by day. According to this, we can understand why, according to Rashi, tfilas arbis is Kol Halaylo. And Chachomenu Zichronim Lebrocho did not make a harchaka l'Kriya Shema. It should be till Chatzos. But according to the Rambam, Tzorich Iyun, why Chazal did not make harchaka of Mariv at Chatzos? It could be, since Tfilas Arb is Reshus, they did not make an harchaka. The Shulchan Aruch in Siman Tuf Kuf Eches 588, at the end, when it speaks about the Isur of blowing the Shofar on Rosh Hashanah Shechal Yos B'Shabbos, brings the Taz, the Kashe from the Mizrochi. There is an Isur to blow the Shofar on any Klei Shir on Yom Tov. Gezeiro Shema Yesaken Klei Shir. So since Rosh Hashanah is also Yom Tov, and you're not allowed to play music on Yom Tov, how come Chazal were not gozer, should not blow the Shofar on Rosh Hashanah? So one teretz, he says, because they were not gozer and Kiyah Shal Mitzvah. Second teretz is, Chazal were not oker a mefereshe mitzvah in the Torah. The same thing, Mila b'Shabbos. The Ran asks, how come you not gozer Mila b'Shabbos, Shemo Yabireno, Atinok, Dalet Amos b'Shus Harabim? The Taz says, according to this teretz, there's a chilek between a mitzvah that says meferesh in the Torah. The Torah says, Ubayom Hashmini afilu b'Shabbos. You can't be oker something that says meferesh in the Torah. In your Deo, Simen Kuv Yud Zayin, Siv Aleph, Ol Dover she'osur min ha-Torah, af al pi shemuter b'ano, osur lasos bo schoiro. Chutz min ha-chelef. You cannot have schoiro, dover osur min ha-Torah, besides chelef. Sharei nemar bo ye oser lo chol malocho. Which means you're allowed to have a noah. That says, Chazal were not oser, something that says meferish in the Torah. The Chasav Sofer as a kashe, there is an iser to take ribes even from a goy, because you might learn to take from a yid. According to this klal from the Taz, that Chazal were not oker, something that says in the Torah mefurash, doesn't say in the Torah lanochri sashich, which also means that you should be able to take ribes from a goy. So how can Chazal give a iser to take ribes from a goy when the Torah says meferish? You are allowed to do ribes with goy. The Chasam Sofer says that the Gemara says in Bava Metzio that a Talmud Chacham is allowed to take ribes from a goy because a Talmud Chacham is not going to be oiver. So Chazal were not oiker the gambri the posuk.